Hey everyone, it's George, back with a new episode of Dee Runk Comics. Today is Wednesday, and Wednesday is, comic book day. So I went out and did some buying of comic books, and I'm going to show you what I picked up. I think it was a pretty successful haul. So, yeah, I'll give everyone here a second to go grab your drink, and we'll check out what I got. All right, everyone, let's dig into it. First, not a new release. This is a book I wanted to grab last week, but my comic book shop didn't have it. Had to go to a different comic book store today. They had it. Doomsday Clock, not has not been my favorite release. I think that they've suffered through a few too many delays to really keep people interested. But Superman's finally getting more involved in the story, which is what was teased all along in the beginning. So not a bad book. I actually kind of like that one. They're starting to get me in, and that was number 8 of 12. So if the last three can keep this momentum, I'll say overall it'll be good, but it shouldn't really take 8 issues to get into something. So there's that one. Doomsday Clock number 8. That's the B cover variant. Speaking of B cover variant, I've got Flash number 60, and that is the B cover. Pretty cool looking. A little too CGI for me, but still, I like the cover. Flash is doing some Flash stuff. All right. Back to Superman here. We got Superman number 6. This, to me, it feels like it was the conclusion of the Ruggles are. They're all trapped in the Phantom Zone. And I kind of said this about the Man of Steel run that Brian Michael Bendis wrote before this one, but this ending fizzled out, and it was truly disappointing. I really, I think DC Comics made a big mistake bringing Brian Michael Bendis into this. I'm not saying I don't like his work, but I'm just saying I thought that the work being done by the previous writers, being Dan Jurgens, and of course the other name escapes me at the moment, but yeah, they were doing a fantastic job, and the story is intriguing. The ending fizzles out, and it is terrible. And this is another example of the cover. This is the A cover, truly just not having anything to do with the story that lies within the book until you get to the last page. So that's 2 books in a row where they did this, and I don't know. Sometimes you do a cover like this, you're not telling the story, you're just showing off some art, which is cool. This to me is implying story, and it misleads you from what the story in the book is. And I knew it wasn't going to be Superboy heavy, but it's still, I just don't like it. It's crap. Speaking of crap, look at this variant cover. I don't know about that. I'm not saying I can draw that good. I can't, but kind of a lame. It's a lame variant cover, so kind of regret buying it. So there you go. Uncanny X-Men number 5, X-Men Disassembled, and in this book, you really see a lot of things starting to fall into place and some interesting things happening. So not going to spoil that one. Maybe we'll talk more at length about this book when they conclude their story. Me and Zach already gave our thoughts, for the first 4 issues, but issue number 5, I'd check it out. It's getting pretty good. I like it. All right, we've got Miles Morales Spider-Man number 1. I did not get any of the variant covers. I'm sure there were some, but cool story. Got to see a Rhino appearance. I won't dig too much into that, but yeah, pretty cool book. Check it. There it is. All right, you got Batman Annual number 3. It's kind of hoping that they would keep going with the current storyline that's in the main Batman book, but they didn't. They kind of dove away from it a little bit, and it was a little Alfred centric, which not a complaint. I thought it was a cool book to read, and it was a good break. But now we gotta wait a couple more weeks before we get to see what Bane and the Penguin and all of them are up to in the Batman story. So, but I would read it. It's a good book. All right, this is where some of the real big books that were that people were really looking forward to. First and foremost, we've got The Batman Who Laughs. Sure, you probably know about him. He's the Batman from the alternate universe that was infected by the Joker, and he's basically just a Joker that can fight like Batman and think like Batman and scheme like Batman. It's just, he's super wicked dangerous. Not going to say a single thing about the story, though. That is something that me and Zach will be touching on this weekend. Again, we got a lot coming up this weekend. Stay tuned later in this video, and I'll kind of run through everything that's happening this weekend. But The Batman Who Laughs, #1. I got the variant cover, the sketch cover. Hopefully I can, land a pretty cool sketch on that at some point. So we'll check that out when it happens. And then there was another variant cover at the shop, all black, pretty cool looking issue. So yeah, I'm digging that. Looking forward to talking about it too. So all right, everyone, stay tuned for that. And then I'm pretty sure you all know what's happening here. This is Batman Damned, Book 2, the second issue of the super controversial storyline that took place earlier, a couple months back. Awesome cover. And, that's another book. Not going to talk about it in this video. I'm just showing it really right now. We will talk at length about that coming up this weekend. Stay tuned in this video for more details on that. And then I just thought I would show the back. Pretty cool looking cover there. And then speaking of covers, there is the Jim Lee variant. Had to travel to a second shop to get that, but oh well, I'll live. But like that one a lot as well. And just showing the same back of the book though, so you're not really missing anything out. The only little difference there is in the barcode. So all right, that's what I got this week. I thought that was a pretty successful and expensive haul. So all right, let's get back to it. All right, we're back. Hope you all enjoyed checking out what I picked up this week. So I alluded to a couple things that are going to be happening this weekend, and I'll try and run through them real quick if I can remember them all, because we got a lot of plans. So Zach and I are both going to delve deep into Once Upon a Deadpool. That'll be one video. We'll do, I'm not sure if it's going to be 2 videos or 1 video, but we're definitely going to talk about The Batman Who Laughs and Batman Damned. Depending on how the conversation goes, it might just be 2 separate videos. We'll stay tuned on that. Yeah, we'll also, the bigger plan, and this is hoping that something arrives by this weekend, but I am intending to do a giveaway and have like a little contest thing. So you're gonna have to stay tuned for that. I will let you know all this weekend, whether or not the contest is out, but I gotta have the thing to show you. So that needs to be just a total surprise. I am super pumped about it. I've seen a lot of the other giveaways that people have been doing, and I don't know what all the prizes are because some of them they say it up front, some don't. I don't know if you all be interested in this prize, but I think it's pretty cool, and I would definitely participate. And that was kind of the point that I was looking for when I came up with the contest. But I'm not going to talk too much about it now. I still don't even know what the contest is going to be. So if you got any ideas on what the contest should be, let me know in the comments below. I'm a little distracted right now because my cat is in the laundry room chasing his own tail. But, what are you going to do? So, all right, hey, thank you for all that are watching this video. Thank you to all my subscribers out there. Please hit me with a like. I really appreciate seeing those likes. Please follow me on Instagram, Dee Runk Comics. I will link that in the description below. Basically what I do with my Instagram, if you don't know, I'm going to feature all the books that I just showed. It's going to be in one panel if I can fit that many photos in one post. But and you'll get to flip through them and see them in still image form rather than video and whatnot. So look out for me on the Dee Runk Comics Instagram. But yeah, hopefully you're subscribed, and so you can check out all the cool things we've got going this weekend. As always, y'all, this is my last call, reminding you all to Dee Runk responsibly. I'm George, and I'm out.